Thanks so much, Yvonne. Hi, everyone. My name is Irene Jay Liu, and I'm the News Lab lead for the Asia Pacific region here at Google. For those of you who I haven't met, it's nice to see you virtually, and hopefully we'll get a chance to meet in person next year, maybe. Well, I'm really thrilled to be here to talk about the work that we've done here at Google in the News Lab about fighting misinformation, and in particular, focus on a specific program called the COVID-19 Vaccine Counter Misinformation Fund. So here at Google, through the Google News Initiative and Google News Lab, we are thrilled to be able to work with journalists and news organizations all over the world. And on my team, the News Lab, we've worked together with journalists since 2015. Throughout that time, we've had a really heavy focus on misinformation. Misinformation is an issue that hits every single person all around the world. It's not just exclusive to one country or one particular type of person. We've all had to deal with it. And in particular, with the COVID-19 pandemic, we have now seen that access to high quality information and fighting misinformation is not just something that is good to have, it can be a matter of life and death. And one of the things that we've seen throughout the pandemic is the proliferation of misinformation related to this health issue, and how journalists have really taken up the calling to fight these issues and fight the misinformation. If you've seen me before on Google for Media, you will have heard of me talk about the other projects we've done in Indonesia, specifically fighting misinformation. We're so thrilled that we continue to partner with Aliansi Jurnalis Independen, AJI, on a training network focused on training journalists to fight misinformation. And I'm really happy to say that since we started this project more than 2 years ago, we have trained 21,700 journalists in Indonesia all around. And we continue to partner with Asosiasi Media Cyber Indonesia and Mafindo and AJI on the Czech Facta project, which is this wonderful collaboration of newsrooms from all over Indonesia focused on fact-checking and fighting misinformation. They've come together to work in collaboration to do fact-checking and hoax busting for elections, and then of course over the past year and a half with the pandemic, and now moving forward into hopefully this new phase of vaccination, really continuing to fight that good fight. But here, what I'd like to talk about today is a project that we had, which was the COVID-19 Vaccine Counter Misinformation Open Fund. So throughout the pandemic, we've seen a lot of misinformation, but as we were moving into this year, there was this exciting prospect of hopefully seeing improvement around the world in dealing with the pandemic through vaccination. But of course, with vaccination came a whole new set of misinformation, specifically on questions about the vaccine. And we wanted to specifically target that issue and find a way to support journalists as they were working to fight this new wave of misinformation. And so that's why in early January of this year, we launched the Open Fund, which was specifically focused on supporting journalistic efforts, so news organizations and journalists who were fighting misinformation specifically on the COVID-19 vaccine. And we wanted to target audiences that were perhaps more vulnerable to this kind of vaccine misinformation, and also who may not have had access to traditional fact checks that have been done previously. So that was sort of the call. That's what we wanted to see in terms of applications. We opened the application process in January, and we were really thrilled to see that we had applications from all over the world. So the fund itself was $3 million, and we received 309 applications from 74 different countries. And what was cool about this was that the project was really going to support news organizations of any size, whether you're talking about big organizations, national publications, or small ones, print, audio, radio, TV, and digital publications. Any of them were able to participate in this. And we really wanted to also support collaboration. And so we were thrilled to have a wonderful and esteemed panel of health misinformation experts who actually judged these applications. And in the end, they chose 11 projects from around the world. And I'm really thrilled to say that out of the 11 projects from all over the world, 3 of them were actually chosen from the Asia Pacific region. So we had projects that were chosen from India, from New Zealand, and of course from Indonesia. And the project in Indonesia was with Kata, a wonderful news organization that focuses on data journalism and data-driven journalism. And what they were proposing was to use their expertise on data and telling stories with data and partner with the Wet Market Merchants Association, Asperindo, to really, really reach wet market sellers all over the country. But enough from me. Let's hear directly from Kata about their project. And so with me today, we have David, who has been leading this project with Kata, and really thrilled to have him here.